Hey guys, it's Dan here, and what I'm going to be cooking for you today is like a chili mac or a homemade hamburger helper, whichever way you want to look at it. Me and my family, we enjoy it. It's super quick, it's super easy. I just got off of work. I'm just wanting to whip something together real fast, so I'm going to get my Lodge combo cooker out. I've got my Coleman butane stove. We're going to throw you something together real fast. Normally at this point in time is when I show you all my ingredients and different stuff, but if you can tell behind me, I believe a storm's getting ready to blow in. You can see the chop on the water, so I might rush through this video, but we are going to get it done. Well, the clouds are starting to move in, so my lighting's probably not that great. Plus also with the wind, the boat's rocking a little bit, so I apologize if the camera shakes any. But I just went to my local butcher, and a lot of times, you know, I just buy the normal stuff, but I went and got 2 pounds of freshly ground 80/20. I just figured, you know, getting it freshly ground, actually they were grinding some when I was there. So let's get this in here and we'll start browning it up. The pan I'm using, this is the lower half to my combo cooker. I believe I just did a video a couple weeks ago with my combo cooker. It's a great thing that Lodge has. At the house, it's always been one of my most versatile skillets that I use, because you have the 10 1/4 deep and a 10 1/4 shallow, and then you can put them together and you have a Dutch oven. Yeah, my flame's still going. That wind's messing with everything. But I'm going to sit here and I'm going to start browning this up, and I'll be back with you here in just a few minutes. We're going to get this, I don't know, about halfway done before I start adding any seasoning. All right, well, I got this about halfway done. So what I'm going to do now is I got a packet of just generic chili seasoning in the pack. Like I said, I'm doing this quick and easy, so I wasn't going to mix my own spices up or any of that stuff for this. I'm going to put that in, and then I'm going to finish browning all this while I mix this in. All right, this is all browned up good now. Got that seasoning mixed all the way through. So the first thing I'm going to add, I've got some of these chili beans, and I'm going to put 2 cans in here, if I can get them to come out of the can. And that right there is all they are, chili beans. You can get whatever brand you want. I went to a small butcher shop and everything today. This is what they had on the shelf. You know, if you watch some of my videos, I go to the big box store and I get their brand or whatever, or if I go to some of the other grocery stores, whatever their store brand is, a chili bean's pretty much a chili bean. But let me mix these in. This is already starting to smell good. All right. And then my next step's going to be, I found these on the shelf. It's diced tomatoes with onions. Never seen with onions before. And on the can, it even says chili ready and onions. So we're going to put those in there. Like I said, never used them before in my life, but we are trying them out. And then this is the closest thing they had to Rotel there. This is Petite diced tomatoes with green chilies. Same brand. That store I was at today carried everything the same brand. But let me get all this mixed in. And this is starting to look like a pot of goodness now. Just by how it smells, and I did buy another pack of that chili seasoning. I might end up adding that other pack of the chili seasoning just because of the color and the smell of it. But let me get this going. I'll be back with you here in just a little bit, and we'll decide whether we need that in there or not. But right now, it is smelling good. All right, this has been going 5-7 minutes. I know it hasn't been 10 yet. I'm just not real happy with the color yet. It's not dark enough for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this second pack of the chili seasoning. And that should just give it a little darker, a little richer color. And I'm not making chili, I promise you guys. My goal by the time this is done and I add the pasta to it, I'm hoping there's close to no liquid. I'll need a little bit of liquid left, but so let me get that all mixed in. And I'll bring you guys back here in just a little bit. We'll see how this is going. So right now, while you're waiting to see what color this turns and how this looks, this would be the perfect time for you to hit that thumbs up button and like my video. Hit the subscribe button. And right next to the subscribe button, there's a bell. And if you hit it, you'll get notified of any cooks that I do. Share my cooks on your social media. That helps me out greatly. If you see something on my channel you really enjoy, share it on your social media to your friends. Leave comments. I love people that leave comments. I love interacting. When I'm busy, sometimes it can take me up to a week to respond, but usually I respond in a halfway timely manner. All right, well, I'll bring you guys back here in just a little bit. Like I said, I'll give you time to hit that thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to my channel and all that good stuff. I've been letting this simmer now for probably about 12 minutes, 13 minutes. It's time to start folding in a little bit of this elbow macaroni that I bought. This package here is a 16-ounce package. I'm going to see if I can get it all in. If you're worried about me losing all my liquid, I actually did get a thing of beef broth. I'm not sure if I'm going to need it. Sometimes I add more liquid, sometimes I don't. It just really depends on what brand and what size pasta you use. These look pretty small, so I don't think they'll soak up all the liquid. But if they do, I do have some beef broth to add to this here in just a little bit. So let me keep getting this folded in. I think it's about time to bring a bigger pot down to the houseboat. But when you're limited on storage, you can't bring everything that you have from the house. Let me finish off this box. We got the whole 16 ounces in there. Throw that in the trash. I'm just going to keep stirring this and everything. I'm going to keep an eye on the liquid. I'm going to get everything mixed real good, and I'll be back with you guys here when I go to add the cheese, and that will be the final step. All right, well, it's a good thing I brought that beef broth, even though you guys can see a little bit of this bubbling up. This is almost totally soaked up all the liquid, and the macaroni is not done yet. I've had this going roughly 10 minutes or so. I'm just going to add a little bit at a time because, like I said, I don't want this dish to be a real wet dish, but I do have to have enough liquid in here for the macaroni to finish cooking and soaking up. I'm going to say, well, I put less than half of this in, and this is a 32 ounce. I probably put 10 ounces in. Worst case scenario, when the macaroni's done, I can actually boil this a little bit and get a lot of this liquid off. Or as I'm doing on this side right here, a lot of it's running out. But let me get this beef broth stirred in. We'll be back. All right, we soaked up almost all that liquid again, and I've already tasted a couple of these pieces of macaroni, these elbows, and they are done. So let's get to the next part, which is my favorite part of this whole dish. Big old whopping 8 ounces of cheese. And what I got today, I just got a little bit of mild cheddar. Put about, well, I was going to say half the bag, but about 3/4 of the bag in first. We'll get this all mixed in. We'll put the rest of the bag in. Oops, making a mess again. But that's what I love about cooking outdoors. No one really to complain about the mess I make, because it's easy to clean up. All right, I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'll show you what this finished dish looks like as soon as I get all this mixed in. All right, take a look at this cheesy goodness. Oh my. Boy, I cannot wait to dig into this. I'll be back here in just a few minutes with the taste test. As soon as I let this cool down a little bit. Throw some of this on a plate. Super simple, very few ingredients. I hope you all enjoyed this. Like I said, I'll be back in just a minute. All right, guys, this smells amazing. Hopefully, without me dumping anything off the plate, you can see that. So let's get to the taste test. I don't know if you can see that steam coming up, but it's still steaming. Plenty of cheese in it, even though, you know, you can always add more. For something so fast and easy, that is extremely good. I like that a lot. I knew I would though, because I've made it several times. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you'll get outside, you'll try some outdoor cooking and everything. Beautiful sky starting to come in. The storms, I think, ended up going north of us. The wind's starting to lay down. Beautiful evening. I'm going to eat my dinner. I'm going to look at God's great creation out here. And you all have a blessed day.